In 2002, NASA released satellite imagery of a 48-kilometer chain of limestone shoals connecting India to Sri Lanka. This structure is geographically catalogued as Adam's Bridge, but in India it is recognized as the Ramasetu, the bridge described in the Treta Yuga. The existence of these shoals places two possibilities in direct conflict. We are either looking at a natural geological formation or the engineered remnants of an ancient military crossing. In 2017, a team of researchers investigated the physical composition and age of the bridge's layers to determine its origin. Analysis revealed the top layer stones are roughly 7,000 years old, resting on sand dating back only 4,000 years. Standard sedimentation dictates older rock forms the foundation. This top-heavy inversion suggests the stones didn't settle here naturally over millions of years. To evaluate if this was an ancient engineering project, we must look toward the mainland, Rameswaram. The Ramayana records that the bridge was constructed by a monkey army, using stones specifically cursed to remain buoyant on the ocean's surface. Geologically, these buoyant rocks are known as pumice. This volcanic rock is characterized by a highly porous, sponge-like texture. During a volcanic eruption, trapped gas bubbles expand inside cooling lava. If the lava cools rapidly enough, these bubbles remain frozen in the stone, creating a material light enough to float on water. While pumice is naturally buoyant, it typically becomes waterlogged and sinks within months as its pores fill with liquid. Scientists are still investigating why samples recovered from the site continue to float today, despite their 7,000-year age. Furthermore, there are no active or extinct volcanoes anywhere near the Ramayana coast. The absence of local volcanic activity implies that if these are indeed pumice stones, they were transported to this specific coordinate as part of a massive logistical operation. The investigation continues on the mainland at the Rameswaram temple complex. Mythological history claims the temple was established after Lord Ram invited his rival, Ravana, to conduct a sacred ritual. This ceremony resulted in the installation of the two lingams that remain the center of worship today. The current 800-year-old temple structure holds a global record, housing the longest stone corridor ever built. Millions of tons of granite were required for this construction, yet the geography of Rameswaram consists entirely of sand and silt. There are no mountains or quarries on the island. Inside the temple, the focus shifts to the 22 sacred wells, known as kunds, which tradition says were created by the impact of Ram's arrows. These wells produce sweet and potable water. This occurs despite being located only meters away from the hypersaline ocean, with no evidence of saltwater contamination in the freshwater table. The presence of massive imported stone and isolated freshwater upwellings contradicts the natural limitations of the local environment. In 2005, Prime Minister Manmohan Singh's government launched the Sethu Samudram Shipping Canal project, a plan to dredge through the Ramasetu to shorten maritime trade routes. Religious organizations immediately challenged the project, citing the bridge as the physical heritage of the Ramayana. Parallel to the cultural debate, environmental scientists warned that dredging would destabilize the local tectonic plates and destroy the habitats of 36,000 marine species. Now, the Indian Space Research Organization is utilizing advanced satellite technology to map the entire submerged structure with 10-meter resolution. Modern mapping is necessary because the bridge has been almost entirely underwater since a major cyclone in 1480 dismantled its surface path. Rameswaram remains a site where the evidence of ancient engineering and geological anomalies force a constant reevaluation of history. Modern science is still decoding the origins of what lies beneath these waters.